this is pretty good. I'm just gonna mark it, remember, using my rulers on the side. Command R is for rulers. I'm just gonna give myself a guideline of what I can use for my repeat. So I'm just gonna go from here to here. From top to bottom too. Okay? You are gonna select the stats section that it's in the ruler side that you wanna map out, because not everything is gonna be seamless. You're just gonna be looking at it, what's the easiest way to make it seamless? That's the idea. And then erase the rest, which we do. You can do it one by one with marquees. Now I'm gonna copy this next to the side to see how bad it is or not.
How bad?
No, not you. I'm talking about like the repeat. It's not bad actually. It's pretty good. Look at that.
Thank you.
You see that? So I'm just gonna most likely cut away some of the sections. That's what I'm gonna be doing to blend it in. So I zoom in.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter the centimeter?
Huh?
Doesn't matter like the specific.
Nope. Yes, what matters is that it's a seamless pattern. Look at that. I erased. Make sure that your layers are complete. Look at that. It's seamless already. You see that? No, look. Before, after. Hold on, let me zoom in even more, guys. Before, after. Look at that. It looks like they're just tiling, correct? So this one, Colleen has just a textural that is very easy to just cut away. That's why. Exactly. And it just becomes, so you do that all throughout. Perfect. Now instead of picking one, we pick both because we're gonna now drag those and copy it to the bottom. And we're gonna try to see where it matches best. And it kind of matches around here. And that's it. In reality, we only need one perfect repeat, correct? So I'm gonna pretend that I erase what I needed to erase from here, whatever. Sorry that I'm doing such a bad job right now, but that's what it is. And then I'm gonna shift my repeat, so any of my seams that I put into it, they're just gonna be shifted to the side. So, because in reality, even if I change my repeat, as long as it's the same size, it's still a repeat. Look at that. That's still a repeat from here to here. It just makes it easier for me to hide the seams. I can work in the seams, not on the edges, but in the middle. Yeah.
So after I use the lasso tool, what do I do?
You just need to blend it in. Lasso tool, stamping, whatever you need to do. So that way you can replicate both this and this. Hold on a second. So you can replicate what needs to get done. For example, right now, Colleen's pattern, I just shifted where my seams would be, so it's easier for me to work on. That's it. And then I erase it, and that's my pattern. And then now hold on, I'm gonna show you another way to do repeats. Don't you worry, that's why I'm here. So you go to edit, you define, where are you? You define pattern, okay? And then we go and fill in pattern, make sure it's pattern. We click on the pattern that we made, and that's that. Pretty good. Okay? That's one.
So they both come out the same thing?
About, yes.
Is one better than the other?
Yeah, yes, depends on what you do.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna use a different way of doing repeats, which is mirroring. You see this beautiful water situation, right? This is from Sofia, Maria Sofia. I'm gonna make, for our purposes, I am gonna make it easier for you guys. You have to try at least, I want one repeat, but I want your sketch to be filled out. Does that make sense? No, no, yes, yes, maybe? All right, so let's just say your repeat is just that, this texture. There's ways to do it. You can copy this layer, Control T or Command T, which means free transform, click with Control, flip horizontal, and I did already a mirror. Look at that. That's a repeat, if you think about it. All right. Copy the pattern. Make sure they're side by side, lined up correctly. Correct? Control T or Command T. That's free transfer. Free transfer lets you do warping, lets you do whatever you want, which I did show how to do that. It was for the mood page. But I think all of you forgot because it feels like a year ago. So you go click Control. In the bottom it says flip horizontal, flip vertical. Horizontal is just side to side. Vertical is up and down. So I'm doing horizontal. There you go. Done.
I'm not getting those options.
That's a, no, you should be getting. You need to do Command T on the layer. Click on the layer that you're working on. Then Command T or Control T, and then right click.
No.
Okay, you and I will discuss this later, Bansi. So then after that, after we do that, yes, Abigail, you good? Question? Okay. After we do that, now we have a repeat side by side, correct? Now we need to do top and bottom. We're gonna copy those two again. And guess what? We're gonna do Control T and flip vertical. Yeah, you got it. Flip vertical and we move it up. This is a repeat now. It is done. This is an easier repeat because it's very linear. That's okay. So what I want for the homework is a repeat. A repeat, not any repeat, a repeat that you did yourself. You can do a seamless pattern, like I showed you before, there's a little more in the pixelating, or you can do a linear one, but it just needs to look good, okay? So then, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna save this, exactly. This one's a lot quicker. So then what we can do is, make sure you select the layer. We already know how to put it into Photoshop as a seamless pattern, defined pattern. For the homework, I need this to be in a sketch, in an Illustrator sketch. So how do we do this? Okay.